I like small children, all right? They're
Help, I need an adult.
Right.
Thank you for being a friend.
Travel down the road and back again.
About him getting nutted on by cops, I guess.
It's not just, you're
No,
not,
no, no,
hashtag
no,
me
no,
too.
no, no, no.
Hashtag me too.
You're Thanos. Nobody has dominion over you. I understand that. NWA, what's that?
Oh,
Norwegians with Alzheimer's.
Thank you for the save.
Being asexual provides him a bit
That's
of
not a
buffer.
thing, all right? That's not.
I'd say Napoleon then, because that'd be an easy fight.
Oh, you like picking on short people, do you?
Yeah, I do.
Your Texas tan that carried over to Connecticut, everybody automatically thought you were Mexican. And I don't like tall bitches. I
Yeah.
think they're fucking mutants. Oh my God. They're polluting the fucking gene pool. Okay?
Believe it.
On my citizenship, you finger quote. Bullshit
Because-
fluoride shit, you don't finger quote.
Because that's not bullshit. That's fact that you can look up. Your citizenship is still in question.
All right, OCD. Kick it.
This is Off Color Discussions. I am your host, Joe B. Sitting with me, my man Billy, as always.
What's up?
Good afternoon, I guess.
Good
instead of
afternoon,
Good evening
yeah.
this time. No sponsors on this one, but we are sitting with our friends from Texas.
Bicker Bots.
So before we get into anything, I do want to tell you, we are fans of the show. We listen to every episode. Well, once the audio got better. Every episode since then, which are great, man. Like, Ray, I'm a fan. Don't hate it so much.
It's good stuff, bro.
I've tried to force myself a couple times to listen to the Top Gun episode, and the audio's horrible.
I tried the motor.
It's a shame because that's one of our best episodes.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, the debate is real.
There's no debate.
There is no debate. You're right.
Yeah,
there is no debate.
Yeah, the results are in. It's
It's
gay.
an American classic.
It doesn't get much gayer than that. It's the struggle of a young man coming to terms with his homosexuality.
False narrative. I've been
I
writing.
think it's specifically like the story of Tom Cruise coming to terms with his own homosexuality.
But then you have like those bears, and there's a bit of a twink. Like who is that? Goose, and what are their names, PJ?
Does it matter? It's just
Well, which one do you masturbate to the most? Is it Goose or Iceman?
Goose is an American hero who
Right.
died for his
So it's
country.
Goose.
He was
It's
the bear.
Goose, so it's
He was
Goose.
like
It's
forcing
Goose.
his penis on Tom
Wait,
Cruise.
no. I don't think you're. Wait, what do you mean the bear? As in
Then
like
there's
the
the-
sexual gay term, the
Well,
bear?
he was very hairy from the volleyball scene with the lubricated chest hairs.
I don't remember this.
He
I
was the
remember them
bear.
being very, very hairless.
It was after the rape scene.
So do I have
It
to be the
happened.
adult here and remind you that we have guests?
Oh, I'm sorry. Back to you guys. News at 11.
What got you guys started with the podcast?
Top Gun.
Lies. So me and PJ were sitting around having a conversation about how logistically we would lock Pac in a cage and then torture him. And then the podcast came out of that.
Yeah.
You serious?
It seems like a pretty natural, organic thing to come out of that idea.
Yeah. Well, that conversation went on for about 2 hours. Pac tried to convince us like it wouldn't work, like he would be okay with it if we fed him dog food and stuff. He'd be okay with it. And then a podcast.
Yeah. There was a lot of back and forth. He's like, I can do 3 days in a dog cage. Ain't gonna bother me.
We were going to make him watch like a 9-minute clip of Gilmore Girls on a loop from like some random season.
Yeah, right in the middle of it, so he had no concept of what was going on.
Yeah.
You should do it as a fundraiser.
Damn, the military doesn't even use those kind of tactics.
Well, the truth is he's gotten a lot stronger, so we probably couldn't put him in the cage anymore. He'd just overpower us at this point.
That's a complete and utter lie. We could still put him in the cage. I don't know how long he would stay in it, though.
He's
I'm very.
smart enough to-
I'm at this point. I'm still uncomfortable talking about the cage.
You guys? No, we can't. We can't.
Just him? The
So
soul?
we're gonna cut that all out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And we're back.
Well, thank you.
What are you drinking there? That looks delicious. Is that ginger ale?
No, that would be Budweiser.
I gotta say, with that beard, it looks like your breath smells like lukewarm prison food.
Oh my god!
You like how fast it came back?
I mean, if
Points.
you're gonna attack anybody, why don't you attack the Patriots jersey there?
I thought that was an Eagles jersey.
No, that's Patriots.
Wow. Take the Patriots jersey off if it's making you feel uncomfortable.
No, that's all right. I mean,
No, I don't watch basketball.
Yeah. Well, I got a Patriot sweatshirt underneath, so it wouldn't matter.
cheaters win.
You
It's
guys-
all right.
Any sports?
MMA,
Yeah,
bodybuilding,
bodybuilding's not a sport. It's
Do esports count?
esports. Yeah.
League of Legends, Street Fighter 5. No.
League of Legends. Is that the superhero one?
The superhero one. No.
No, it's
Competitive eating.
points.
Again, very, very quality. That's quality entertainment right there.
What do you guys got on the table there? Is that like a backgammon drawing or something?
Is that a Ouija board?
It's
With the
into
table.
the tabletop when I bought it.
Neither one of us actually know how to play.
Yeah, I've never seen anybody play backgammon myself either.
Right here. So
I'm more interested
No,
in like it looks like an upside down Chuck E. Cheese.
I was gonna say that's an upside down rat's head on the desk there.
like
The stormtrooper?
No.
No, the
Oh, is
under
that a
the cup.
That is a stormtrooper.
Oh, that's a stormtrooper.
Oh, okay. Now I see.
It's like an optical illusion.
Yeah, no, seriously, the perspective that it was like that. I was just seeing Chuck E. Cheese.
You just like the pizza and the small children.
No,
No, it's not.
Their pizza's not bad.
Oh,
No,
Chuck
no,
E.
no.
Cheese?
Yeah, Chuck E. Cheese's pizza is terrible.
Better
The
than
small
Cece's.
children, though.
Wow.
What? No. I just like to see small children play. The joy that they exude reminds me of better times. You know, like
You want to cut that apart out?
No, I'm just questioning what I'm not usually on the same side
I
of the
like
table
small
as him.
children. All right, they're innocent.
Help, I need an adult.
All right.
I'll be the
as long
adult.
as
Yeah.
I'm surprised you allowed them in your house, PJ.
Why make the wife and kids leave?
So, what's the weather like up in Rhode Island?
shitty as normal.
Here it's a beautiful 42 degrees.
What's it today? 82.
Yeah, it's up there. It's nice.
It's immaculate outside.
Yeah.
You guys
Must be humid. Is that why your shirt shrunk?
Points.
Fuckers. All right. So if you're an OCD fan and you're listening to us on Bicker Bots, it's because we're doing a swap cast. They're going to release this under their name. We're going to release it under our name.
Split custody, right?
Right. So if you need to, go find the OCD guys. They're great. They're on iTunes, Stitcher, and any other platform. It's off-color discussions. And if you're an OCD fan, you listen to us, it's Bicker Bots. Bicker.
You don't have to spell Bicker Bots.
Too many fucking people can't spell it. I don't know what to tell you.
Sad.
How do they spell it with like 1K?
Was there a Q,
They put a pack in
a
it.
niner?
That doesn't make any sense.
Don't judge me.
So we'll do a little bit of Bicker Bot in here. We're going to do State of the Union, a little bit of
Excited.
football
I
news.
took your quiz.
You took the quiz?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, no, I thought they were going to do their interview thing first. And
They did interview us. They asked us how we got the podcast started.
Oh, okay.
There's nothing more interesting about us.
Off mic only.
Yeah. We already had to edit out a bunch of shit. All right. So did you see that in Philadelphia they put Crisco on all the light poles to stop the fans from climbing the light poles?
Wow.
And they still got up there.
wait, like the entire city of Philadelphia was like,
He said they still
I
got
think they
up
did it
there.
within 8 blocks of the stadium. So 8 blocks
wait,
worth of
wait.
light
I'm
posts.
missing something here. Why are people climbing light poles?
Because it's Philadelphia?
Because it's Philly fans.
So which is worse, climbing a light pole or eating Tide
Tide
Pods?
Pods.
What?
Were you going to say
No, no,
Todd
no.
Pies? Never
Shut your
mind.
mouth.
It's all right.
Okay, so this is interesting because both can lead to death, and therefore I believe that you should let those things happen. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, who's going to clean up that mess? You got people slipping down poles and dying on Tide Pods. Who's cleaning that up? The taxpayer. That's who.
oh, you're right. Yeah, that is a burden upon society. Either way, though, if you allowed them to live, wouldn't they have like a further burden upon society? Like eventually, they will just go on and do more stupid things, right? No,
I think they used the light poles to challenge the fans. They didn't want cars flipped over, so they said, "Here, see if you can climb these."
wait, that's a real problem in Philadelphia that the fans get
Yeah.
so rowdy that they flip over cars.
Yeah.
Philly
That's
fans are brutal,
pathetic.
and it doesn't matter if they win or lose. They'll still fight
Right.
with each other or destroy their city because that's
Yeah.
Philly.
They're like the American version of like soccer hooligans.
Nice.
I guess okay, whatever.
Okay. So staying on the football tip here, this was hilarious. New York Jets wide receiver allegedly threatens cop who pulled him over. I'm gonna find your wife, fuck her, and nut in her eye.
Nice.
Wait, the police officer said this?
Yes, that's what cops do. No, the goddamn football guy.
Yes, that's what cops do. First of all,
Yeah, that is
yes,
what cops do.
Yes. Secondly,
They're
Wait,
always
whoa.
threatening to nut all over my wife.
Yeah, what cops pulled you
all
over?
over my wife too.
The white ones.
The pillow?
My hand.
Oh,
Love
does
it.
anybody else hear this shit? Or is it just me?
Yes.
But anyway,
What were we talking about?
About him getting nutted on by cops, I guess.
It's not just you're
No,
not.
no, no, no,
hashtag
no,
me
no,
too.
no, no.
Hashtag me too. You have a voice.
No. My question was wait. It was a cop pulled over a football player, and the football player said that to the cop.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes.
All right.
Well, then I'll allow it.
Wait, why?
I don't know.
Wait, did he get arrested? Did he?
Yeah,
Was there-
goddamn right
Sounds
he got arrested.
Specific to me.
Yeah.
Awfully specific.
So here's the so the guy's problem is he was saying he wasn't doing anything wrong. So the cops accused Robbie Anderson of driving 105 miles an hour in a 45 mile an hour zone, running 2 red lights.
Is it illegal to like
Speed? Yeah.
No, to badmouth a cop like that?
No, it's not. But it's not the smartest thing in the world to talk shit to somebody who's got you in cuffs.
But like that's what I'm asking. Like, oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I said it's a common sense thing. You just don't talk shit to the cops.
Well, they
I
have
understand
guns.
that.
They do have
I
guns.
understand that they're in a position of power over you, but like
Well, not over me.
you're Thanos. Nobody has dominion over you. I understand that. I'm sad that I just validated you a little bit.
Yeah,
Like,
it's gonna be in the clips in the beginning. So
no, but I'm like they can't like what if you badmouth a cop? Can they put you in cuffs for that?
I think isn't it like illegal to swear at them?
No.
It is illegal.
No.
I don't know.
that can't be that can't be true. Like that infringes on my amendments, right? My like.
I would imagine
So
that they would just make up some shit to make it sound legal, and nobody's going to fight them on it unless you have something of proof. But if you already have a record, they don't give a shit.
They don't give
Oh,
a shit.
Okay.
What I've been told from former law enforcement is that you can say whatever you want to a cop as long as it's not in a threatening manner.
Interesting.
And
So
as
you
long
can
as you're
politely
white.
call him a dick. as long as you're not threatening him.
or of color.
So
Yeah. Or of color.
I mean,
Which is threatening.
points. So I've never been to Boston. Do the cops up there typically nut on people's faces?
I don't know.
I've heard
Okay,
of.
so
Never been arrested in
so it's
Boston.
just a California thing,
In
right?
Boston.
Well, I mean, in California, sexuality is very fluid, and so whatever you want, like.
So what you guys
You'll
don't know
find-
is Ray was once part of NWA, and that's how they got treated. back-
NWA, what's that?
Oh,
Norwegians with Alzheimer's.
Thank you for the save. Thank you for the save.
No, I'm still curious. What's NWA?
All right, I'll tell you later.
Google it.
Dweeb.
Wait, really? What? Why can't you?
It's
guys
a
just tell
rap
me?
group from Compton.
How old are you?
Oh, how old am I?
He's like 12.
I'm 29. Is that?
Damn, I was fucking by the time you were born.
He's Googling NWA right now. A part of me is dying on the inside.
I'm just
Dude,
waiting to
it's-
see
how
the
is
shock on his face.
It's niggas with
He's from
attitude, man. I
California.
mean, that's what it is. It's niggas with attitude.
That was
Ice
Joe.
Cube, Dr. Dre, Easy E. Come on, straight out of Compton. The crazy
Straight out of
motherfucker named
Compton.
Ice Cube.
Oh, it's this group. Yeah, I don't really listen to rap, so I don't.
Yeah, moving right along.
Imagine that. You can throw those in the bag at any time.
What bag? That bag?
Your bag.
Over here, this bag?
His bag.
All right.
All right. So
Where's my bag?
You gotta get. You should get a custom bag made.
I think, I like your idea about the crushed velvet,
anytime you want to chip in and grab a bag.
a Wu-Tang symbol on it.
Here's
Talk
the
about this,
cheap
you know?
solution. Just get a Crown Royal bag.
Yeah, there you go.
Don't
Hey, you
drink.
know you got a bunch of those in the garage anyway.
You want me to grab a topic?
Sure, that's not what I was saying, but go ahead.
Bags. What is we've done this. What is a theme song to the movie of your life?
We've never done that.
We've never done that.
Oh,
All right, and
Let's ask them.
yeah, we're gonna be decent hosts or guests and
Yeah.
let them go ahead and answer.
Shit.
So again, the question is, what is a theme song to the movie of your life and why?
If you could summarize your whole life in one song, what would that song be?
Short man.
I'm thinking Flashdance, but
Ooh.
Is that the name
what's
of the
the song from that
the name
movie?
of the movie.
That's called Flashdance, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be mine.
That's the one where she pulls the bucket of water down onto her, and it's like she got the leg warmers.
Yep.
I feel he's trying to probe us
I
for
have
gayness.
no idea what you guys are just.
You're not gonna go
you
Cheech
guys
and
are-
Chong, Up in Smoke?
Nah, because the theme song
Is that
that
a
sucked
song?
in that one.
Again, that's not a song. That's just the movie.
Yeah.
We need a theme song here.
No,
John.
there is an intro song to that movie.
Is it called Up in Smoke?
Just a bunch of Tejano music mixed together.
Yeah, that's all.
Oh.
Let's see. Theme song.
Theme.
Wow.
No, I kind of want to go
Is it
Batman
called
from
Flashdance?
'89.
Batman from '89.
33% tomatoes.
Whenever I do like something exciting like zip lining or when I went hang gliding, that's the reoccurring song that I have while I'm trying to get over the anxiety of being up
What was
high.
the song? I couldn't hear him over this one.
Yeah.
1989 Batman.
The Prince one or just the intro theme?
The real movie.
The
Batman.
real
that-
Batman, the 1989.
Yeah.
Is that
Batman?
a song? I don't understand.
It's technically it's a song.
I feel like so.
1989?
This,
No,
this,
the intro to the Batman.
Okay.
I want to see like again. I don't know these songs. Like these are old people songs. So I don't understand. Like I don't.
Where's the cage?
the
1989 Batman.
who was
Michael
Batman?
Keaton.
Oh, with Michael
Michael
Keaton.
Keaton, bro.
I watched that when I was like 5. Like
Oh, you're young. We get it.
OCD. I'm sorry about bringing him. We try not to.
PJ.
My theme song?
Yeah, of your whole life.
Whole life, not a problem.
It's Raining Men.
hallelujah.
I don't have friends. I just have people I go to lunch with. Aesop Rocky. Fucking problems.
Well, it's ASAP. It's not Aesop. Aesop did fables. ASAP does rap.
That's a fable to me.
No.
Oh
is.
God, that was a good attempt. A good attempt.
I got points. If you notice.
So what's effing problems?
Yep.
That's the theme song to your life.
Yeah, what does he say?
Oh, I know what he says. I don't
I
see
like-
how it relates to your life.
I like fucking bad bitches. I got fucking
Oh
problems.
my God.
Yeah.
That's basically, women have ruined my life.
Okay, that's fair. I'll give you points for that because it's a very accurate statement. No
Okay,
matter
then.
who you are.
No,
But-
me more than everybody else.
Me, him, except him.
Yeah, that one, no.
Everybody else.
He's
I don't. No. Let's phrase this differently. I don't allow women to ruin
Right.
my life.
Being
Oh.
asexual provides him a bit
That's
of
not a
buffer.
thing. All right. That's not. Like, that's not
I don't allow women to come steal my seed.
exactly. They must deserve it.
Pax, so what is the anime theme song to your life?
It's. I find it endearing that you would automatically assume anime because it's close. Probably Wrecking Ball by Miley Cyrus.
Of course.
Holy shit.
I could not have think of a more gay answer than what you just said. If I'm keeping it real.
OCD
Explain it.
Reactions? Wait, reactions?
Dude, I'm
in shock.
I'm a
Yeah.
little caught off.
Back
Like,
to
Can you
you.
explain
what the
why?
fuck just happened?
I like the imagery of her riding that Wrecking Ball through things, and I feel like that's applicable to my life.
I feel like everybody's missing the point. It's supposed to summarize your life, not just a song you like.
Oh no! No, that's what I'm saying. Like her, like me riding a wrecking ball through walls.
Oh, I got a
feel
visual.
like
I got a
feel
visual.
Like, well, in that skin tight white. Yeah, I feel like that's just me. That's me.
Okay.
I wreck walls, wreck wall boundaries. Yeah, that's better. I wreck boundaries with my wrecking
I
ball.
thought you said you Rick rolled.
Yeah, that's what I was hearing.
Wreck balls.
Yeah, you do.
Wreck balls.
Pause.
Got him.
Points.
Cue Rick rolling.
He said pause.
Go.
All right.
That's where you can insert the Rickroll.
Oh, yeah.
You got a song?
Yeah, Metallica, Wherever I May Roam, because I'm not a pussy.
Oh God. Oh,
There you
you guys are
go.
both
That's a good-
so like masculine. Like you guys have to.
Thank
be-
you. Thank you for fondly acknowledging
No,
it.
no. As in like quote unquote masculine. You guys are not.
Well, we don't need the quotes. It's facts.
All right. Jumping topics.
Yeah, but I mean that's the album that they sold out on. So if that's the album, stick to.
Is that the one where they cut their hair?
Maybe.
Points.
Oh.
It's still a good song.
That's when they started sucking dick. All right.
Great album.
Let's see here. So, Billy, so we referred to you guys as Joe and the liberal. So you'd be the liberal? Is that my understanding?
Wow.
Wait, what?
That's messed up. Okay. I don't see how that. Yeah. I don't. Why do people keep calling me liberal lately?
It's the
all right,
glasses.
anyways.
The glasses, though. Oh, okay. That
Those
makes
liberal glasses you're wearing.
Yeah.
So Ray here has done the math. If everybody would go
Yeah.
down and lay 10 bricks for the wall across Mexico, it could be done for free. Are you game?
Oh.
Let's save taxpayers' money. How are we getting down there? Though?
Uh-oh.
That's of your own accord. Please don't ask what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country.
Greyhound.
So nobody's paying for the trip down. Yeah.
No, I'm not down. I'm not laying 10 bricks. I'll let Joe do the other 10.
There you go, liberal.
It's because we don't know a hard day's work. That's what liberals. That's the problem with liberals these days.
Oh man.
All right. So this means we've transitioned into
Aren't you a
politics.
millennial?
He did say
Am
liberal.
I not a liberal? I refuse to be defined by.
Did you take that test?
There's no need to name call.
Exactly,
We don't need
exactly.
to name
What
call.
did the test say? Did you take the test?
I took both tests.
And they said you're a
Guess.
liberal.
No.
Lies. Bullshit.
I swear to God.
What'd you come back as?
Moderate Democrat.
Yeah, liberal.
Liberal.
Same thing.
Well,
That's not. No, dude.
That's how Democrats say liberal. They say moderate Democrat.
That's how you guys say liberal
No.
because whatever is not libertarian or Republican.
Well, I came
it's
back
liberal.
as what I am, so it's perfect. Independent.
I think the actual liberal word has changed over the years because of the leftist movement that has come out.
faggotry.
Dude,
What's faggotry? What's faggotry?
don't say that.
Because we're not talking about your Batman obsession yet. So let's reserve that word for that.
Do you see this shit? Do you see the racism I deal with on a daily basis?
Yeah, that's messed up.
See?
That word actually made me a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, the hate for Batman? Me
No,
too.
that F-bomb you just dropped.
Wait, what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? I don't get what. How am I being racist? I'm genuinely confused right now.
Batman's a national hero.
Just for everybody listening, like, I don't agree with your use of that F word, just so we're clear.
I don't agree with it either.
You didn't hear what he said?
He said faggotry.
Oh, now you said it.
Oh wait, can I not say the word? I mean, I'm just trying to like. I'm sorry. The F word that's not fuck.
I believe in free speech. You can say whatever you want. It's all about your.
Thank
That's
you.
right.
Faggotry. Anyways,
What is
We're
happening?
not censoring.
We're taking that word back.
who's we? I know, again. PJ,
Yeah.
you just keep on digging yourself this hole.
Yeah, I didn't know that was in my court.
All right, so here we go. U.S. Representative Luis Gutierrez mockingly praised Donald Trump's State of the Union address Tuesday night. Did anybody see this statement?
You're not going to roll your R's there, Paco?
Go ahead.
No.
No.
Come on. Represent your nationality.
I'm from the Midwest. I have a northern accent.
Don't lie to us.
Billy
can't
says
do
the
that.
same shit.
What?
You're from the
You don't
Midwest
lie
and
to-
you have a northern accent.
No, I consider myself from New England.
I mean, I lived in the Midwest for a long time.
So
You guys are like brothers that you don't even know.
the actual Midwest or what they call the Midwest?
What's what they call them?
I lived in San Antonio for a little while. I lived in Oklahoma City. My dad was stationed at Tinker Air Force Base in Oklahoma. I lived there for like 5 years
It's
or so.
not a bad
Is
place.
Oklahoma Midwest?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
I think it's dead center of the fucking country, so that can't be more
Yes.
shit than
So the
that.
problem is I'm from Cleveland, and people consider that the Midwest. And it's fucking...
It's really east.
Yeah. But the problem was it was the Midwest in like the 1800s before the rest of the fucking
Right.
country was settled.
For the Louisiana Purchase.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid. Anyways, as we move on, this guy's quote on the State of the Union was amazing. Let's see here. It was the State of the Union was clear and well delivered. Whoever translated it for him from Russian did a great job.
Oh snap! Oh, I like that point.
Not today, Satan. That was well played.
I know. Ooh. Love it.
The dude's money.
So that State of the Union address, like I did try to watch a little bit of
Nope.
it, and I couldn't because it was so. It made me like legitimately sad. Like I just couldn't
Yeah.
believe.
It made me legitimately proud to be an American.
Yeah.
You.
I'm gonna be honest. I couldn't get through the first like 5
Yeah,
minutes
As
of it.
soon as,
Liberal.
that paperwork,
can't-
as soon as that
I
paperwork
can't
comes
do
through,
it.
PJ, you're going to be a proud American.
Exactly.
I just caught the highlights
Yeah, me
on
too.
Twitter.
I don't want to listen to nothing that dude has to say. But you know what? I was going to give him points because of how well the economy was doing, and then the Dow plummets worse than it has in 20, 30, almost 30 years.
That's due to the liberals.
No, hold on now. If we're giving him points and props for how well he's doing on the economy, and the economy tanks, even momentarily, then doesn't that also fall at his feet?
Yes.
Well,
Yes,
the
I got a
growth
yes.
has been going on before he even came into office. So
Was it really him that made the growth?
Yeah.
Well, he's taking credit for
Exactly.
I
He's
know
taking
he's taking
credit
for it,
But
like,
if you're taking credit for the good, you got to take credit for the
But
bad.
here's
You
the
can't
point.
just go,
Here's
well,
the
that's
thing.
my fault.
If it's up, whatever, 20,000 points and it dropped 200, sorry, I'm not really
Well,
going
that's
that what
not what
happened?
happened. No,
How-
it was
how much
the
did it
wor-
fall?
It was the
worst in
plummet
20, 30
in 20
years.
years.
No, the worst one-day plummet.
Oh, here we go.
Okay,
Here
so-
we friggin' go.
Okay.
Here we friggin'
I'm not
go.
gonna touch the subject. Whatever, right? But I just want to
Points.
put in another.
No, just because we
No.
don't feel
You
like
know, you can't
fighting
give
on
yourself
through your
points,
moronic.
DJ. Jesus.
That's not how that's gonna work.
Okay, no.
Wait, can I get a ruling from the judges from
There's
Boston?
no points on that one.
No points.
We're not in Boston yet.
No one's on your side, man. Like,
Yeah.
I would like all of our listeners to disregard the liberals.
You can email them at
He's liberal, moderate
bickerbots@gmail.com.
liberal.
Moderate liberal.
All right.
Is that what you came in as? Moderate liberal?
I came in as a moderate Democrat, yeah. But
Oh, wow.
I don't think they asked enough questions.
yeah, it was like
There was
11
a lot of
questions.
topics left off that I think could have swayed
Yeah.
that. Out of those
yeah,
questions
Sure.
that they asked, yeah. On some issues, I'm more liberal, but there's other things that I'm not. Like
Yeah.
I don't think
I'm completely-
nowadays you can
So
afford to
completely
be
immigrants.
one or the other.
So what do you call yourself then?
Independent, if anything.
I consider
Ah,
myself
my
a
man.
free
I
thinker.
defy labels.
No, you're a
Defy
liberal.
I am not a liberal.
Well, you're being labeled right now.
Okay.
by the libertarian who like by nature shouldn't you also want to defy labels and just
No, that's not how that works.
Live independently. That's how. That's how
No, that's
libertarian-
not what the Libertarian Party is
What
all
is the
about.
Libertarian Party about?
It's about being fiscally conservative while being socially unrestrained. You're
Liberal.
welcome for that.
okay.
Libertarian.
Rhode Island says you're a liberal, so let's go.
You keep it up, I'm just going to put you right over that border. I'll call ICE on you right now.
He'll do it. He's done it to me.
Gutierrez continues. He says that the wall would be a waste of taxpayers' money, but if they have to approve the wall to get the 800 Dreamers to stay in, he'll go down and lay bricks himself.
Oh, boring.
Well, fuck it. Get the Dreamers out. Next topic.
Oh, okay. I guess we're.
Well, with you guys being down there, let me ask you this: would the wall help?
Well, I live in a nice neighborhood. I don't have to worry about people
we're,
sneaking over
we're
walls.
too far from the border. They don't make
I
it
just
this
don't
far.
understand why this is a problem. Like
You don't understand why illegal immigration's a problem.
I don't understand why legal
not
legal
my
immigration
problem.
from Mexico is really a problem.
because
we-
they're Mexican.
But they comprise like 90% of our like hard labor workforce.
Ooh, that's racist.
So
Ooh.
no, I mean like that's just like okay, like sure, whatever. You can call it whatever you want. But I'm just saying like realistically, like why would you want to cut out like such a huge part of our workforce?
Oh, let's see. OCD, you want to answer that?
Well, one, the workforce is not legitimately paying taxes. Most of them are being paid under the table, which is a huge problem. And then two, my big thing is if the wall was supposed to be built by and paid by someone else, why are we even discussing who's going to go down and lay bricks? Isn't Mexico
So
supposed
they're
to pay
paying
for
for it
this?
through tariffs and other things.
You keep saying that.
Isn't it
You
our-
keep telling yourself that, sweetheart.
That's an issue of like like the president's not gonna just allow, like he's not just gonna tell the president of Mexico like build this wall and the president of Mexico is gonna be like okay,
So
like,
here-
that's not gonna happen.
I'm pretty sure we had that meeting and the Mexican president
Yeah,
went
exactly.
like,
Yeah. So here's
Yeah,
the magic
we'll
of
get on
Donald
it.
Trump. Donald Trump runs and says, "We're going to build a wall. Mexico's going to pay for it." Now here we are. One of his supporters is saying, "Mexico's going to pay for it through tariffs." No, we're going to pay for it. It's just that simple. I'm sick of this. Like, we give him excuses, and then we use this. Well, not we. All these conservative mongoloids just like support every idiotic decision that he makes. It's just disgusting.
Yeah, okay. There's that, and also to your first point about the whole illegal immigrants not paying taxes. Like, I understand how that could potentially be a problem, but I think if you actually dig deeper into the whole
Just disregard him. Keep talking.
okay, do illegal immigrants are they more of a burden on the society that they impact?
Yes.
No. Well, hold on, because you haven't let me finish my point yet. Because while they don't pay all the taxes that maybe a citizen will have to pay, like property tax and all the stuff that because they a lot of them tend to just congregate into one house and just share. Anyways,
Racist.
they do pay sales tax. They do pay other forms of revenue for the city or like the society that they're a part of. So in that way, like you have to kind of see, okay, maybe if you just stop. You're like the
Just
way
ignore it.
that
Just
you're,
ignore
the
it.
way that you're staring at me
So-
is like creepy, dude.
PJ's making faces to try to
let him
get him to
finish.
not be able to speak
But
clearly right now.
my final
train of
thought
thought, yeah.
about that is that I think you have to look into it a little bit more deeply rather than just say,
Yeah.
they don't pay taxes. Like,
That's
no,
fair.
they do pay some taxes. Now let's look into do those taxes that they pay, are they going to actually offset the burden upon society that, that they apparently have?
So our Delaware liberals, how do you feel about this?
Well, the problem is
Delaware is not even in New England. Bro.
Yeah, it's
Can
not
you
even
at
part of
least
New
keep it
England.
in New England?
We have 6 states in New England, and I mean to choose from.
We should slowly start bringing more southern. More
Right, from North Carolina. Well, see, the problem is they don't pay any taxes because the people who pay them under the table, they don't pay federal income tax. We don't have a state income tax, and they don't register cars. They don't pay property taxes because none of that is in their name. If it's in their name, then they're undocumented, illegal aliens, and they get called out and they get, deported. So they don't really pay anything towards money that comes back into towns and communities in the state and all that stuff. The other thing is, we have such an influx in them because we have so many. It takes so long to become a legal U.S. citizen. Like in this state, the average amount of time it takes to become a legal citizen, to go through all the proper channels when you come here as a refugee or an illegal alien, it takes 10 to 12 years. It's an average of 10 to 12 years to become. Until then, you have to consistently pay fees and re-up your visas, re-up your work, visas, stuff like that. So that's why it's a problem, because the ones that can't go through that whole process, they're not paying anything towards it. And the ones that are is such a small number because it takes so long to become a legal citizen.
Yeah, I dig that. But I think what Pac was saying was, so if you think about it, so if these people are coming over and they're sort of hardworking, they're not making a lot of money. If they were paying taxes, PJ, you could probably back me up on this or prove me wrong. Wouldn't they be like claiming all sorts of deductions, and which point they would have very low taxes being taken out?
They could, but at least they would be paying taxes.
Yeah, so they would be paying taxes, but at this point, not paying taxes, they are still buying things in our economy, which does support our economy.
So you got to look at it from the bigger aspect of it: healthcare, school, this, all stuff that gets paid for by taxes that they don't pay into. So they're benefiting from a system they don't pay into. That's my problem. Yeah. I really don't give a shit where you come from. Come here, don't kill people, don't steal my shit, pay your taxes. Here's your flag.
So
Fair enough.
My problem with the whole with this whole focus on illegal immigration and all that stuff, and is the fact, or the focus on immigration in general, is the fact. It's the fact that I feel like right now the perspective of the country is that immigration in general is bad. That's where it's moving towards, which that's not what America was built off.
No,
of.
but they always say illegal immigration. They never just say immigration.
I understand, but not enough people are making that distinction. Not enough. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry, I interrupted.
So, but even I'm interrupting you. But Trump came out and said that he doesn't want people from shithole countries, right? So he's talking not about the illegal immigrants. He's talking about immigrants in general. And it's not that I don't think that. Yes, he said it probably poorly, and he's a retard with a 4th grade reading level. But
got him.
At the same time, I think he's just trying to say that, and I'm not a supporter, so we'll put that out there real quick.
I want to make that note.
Yeah, I want to make that note. I think what he's trying to say is that he wants people to come here that can actually contribute to society in a proper way. But at the same time, when you have corporations like Apple and any tech with their H1 visas taking all the people from India, that makes it hard for people here to even get jobs.
Or talk to customer service.
So that's where immigration is.
Points. So I don't know if this shithole comment you're remarking to, but I do remember something about Trump saying that he wanted to influx Norwegians.
Yeah.
And I feel
that statement was hilarious.
I believe the way he said it is kid whack
throwback.
Norwegian.
But here's what I'm saying. Think about where you guys are up there in Vermont. If you were to get an influx of Norwegians, wouldn't that make everything better for you guys? I mean, think about all those tall blondes just running around.
Well, we have a lot.
Yeah.
Everyone needs an influx of tall blondes. Let's just be honest.
There is a ton of people there.
Yeah. I can't argue with that one.
He responded saying, "We don't want to come to your
Oh
country."
yeah. I said that in the last one. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why we invented chloroform. So,
but no, just to say something real quick about what Pac said, he's 100% right. They're not clearly distinguishing between legal immigration and illegal immigration. It's just immigration. Yeah.
I don't support that statement. As we move on, so today we're recording Super Bowl Sunday before the Super Bowl. We do have a bet with OCD on this.
We do?
We do.
Or you do?
You're the only one who likes sports.
Bicker Bots has a bet with OCD on this. So if the Patriots don't win by 10 or more, we win. And the bet is they're going to have to plug our podcast for an entire episode every chance they get. So every time they end
Every
us,
chance.
whenever you can squeeze it in organically.
When they were throwing out the Kwanzaa.
Oh, man,
Oh my god.
I already got to run through my head how many times I could pop this out.
Can I ask what that bet was where you had to come out with the happy Kwanzaa?
Oh, that wasn't a
somewhere?
bet. We were just celebrating our heritage.
Yeah, it wasn't a bet. We were just organically trying to remind all the listeners that it was Kwanzaa.
You guys don't have Kwanzaa up in Maine?
No, they definitely do not have a lot of Kwanzaa in Maine. That's for sure.
How close are you guys to the Shawshank Redemption place?
Quatanalagio?
No, that's the prison was up there.
Oh.
In Maine, right?
Yeah, I think probably.
We're like 5 or 6 hours away, right?
That's not too
Yeah,
shabby.
probably about 6 hours.
As the crow flies.
Oh,
So
See, in New
unprofessional.
England,
Come on.
we judge
So
things by
unprofessional.
states and time.
Where are you going?
You hear his
The
phone
MP?
going off? So unprofessional.
Oh my God.
All right, now we can talk about
Oh my
him
gosh.
in perpetuity. So what's up, guys?
So let's just talk a bunch of shit that he's gonna have to do work and cut out.
Exactly.
PJ's legs are so imbalanced. It makes my stomach curl like I'm going to throw up sometimes.
He doesn't do leg day.
Calves,
Is he very
they
top
look-
heavy?
Well, no, he's not very top heavy.
That's what you meant.
But it's just compared to his frail and bizarre legs, it looks monstrous.
Wait, are you saying his legs look skinny?
Well, just the calf part where the muscle should be, but it's this weird, like
Now I'm
concave
gonna
sort of.
notice now. Like what?
Yeah. Oh, hey PJ, you back?
Oh dang it, he's not wearing. He's wearing long pants today.
All right. So, sorry, I had to take a Bible study call.
Wait. Are you?
He's joking.
Okay. No, because I remember you said that you did go to Bible study, which
Well, he was
that
there. He
blows
didn't
my
study
mind.
anything.
Why does that blow your mind? I'm a man of God.
Because You've repeatedly
What
said that
God?
you're not a
Vishnu?
man of God.
I fuck bitches. So
Okay.
means it's Super Bowl Sunday. This one kind of pissed me off here with your boy Tom Brady. All right.
Your boy.
I'm going to put aside the Deflategate, all this other bullshit, but there's rumors going around that he was seen with Ivanka Trump. Get off my shit, bro.
Oh, don't hate.
Don't hate my ass. He's
Oh,
got
Ivanka?
it.
They're best friends, man.
He's got a Victoria's Secret model already, and he needs to go after something that's
Who are
mine.
these people?
Yeah, what are we talking about right now?
All right, as we move on from these fucktards. Points for Trump. Apple announces plans to bring back.
Wait, hold on. Let's just stick a pin in. It can't just be all Trump stuff, can it?
Go to the bags then.
He's
That's
not
what the
that
bags
interesting.
Are for. That's what the bags are
All right,
for.
I'm going to the wolf ticket lottery here.
What's he got? What you got, Joe?
Before what you were gonna say about the Trump thing, they're still losing a shit ton of money that off of not even they're only bringing in a part of it. They're not even bringing all of it in over. Like all the money that Apple has overseas, they're only bringing like 75 million. I mean, granted, it's still 75 million, and I'll take it. But
what they're saying is, here what I got is 350 billion out of 500 billion. 350 billion.
He has paper in front of him, so I'm going to go with
makes me
his
legit.
answer.
Oh, here we go to the Google machine.
All right, so now,
no, I'm not Googling. I'm just looking at I got papers. I'm smart.
I have
All right,
facts on this.
So,
Well, you
What-
paper.
what are you talking
I mean, good for him. I
Okay,
can't say that he hasn't done anything good. You know what I mean? Like he has done good things, but there's also shit that he's done that he looks like a child.
Well,
the
yeah.
Twitter thing.
given. Yeah, given.
You know what I mean? Like he has done. You gotta give him credit where credit's due. You can't say just because he's a piece of shit racist that only like white people.
So
that-
what's
His
an example
wife
of
is barely white.
what's an example of him doing something good? I'm just curious because I have.
Well, he did do that one thing, where conjecture meets the looming threat
Oh,
of
God,
imminent
damn.
violence.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Always,
But
always.
I think he could do a better job. I think he could do a better job if they just took Twitter away from him.
No,
Like,
no.
put him on punishment for a little while.
Yeah,
like,
you're on
take
timeout.
Twitter away like it was an Xbox and just
Okay.
just make him do his homework.
So there goes. So there goes the question: will every other political official after this have a Twitter account? Will the next president have a Twitter account?
Yeah, they've always had them since Twitter.
Obama never used his.
Exactly.
Obama
That's what-
uses pretty
Yeah, he
was
used it like
he
an
was the
adult.
beginning of like using social media.
Yeah.
To, like
Great.
Yeah.
Well, the next one, use it like Trump.
Oh, so you just get to say great when you say something that's completely false, and we just move on.
That's how the show
In
works.
defense, too, he uses his personal Twitter account to post all of this stuff, which as the president, he shouldn't have a personal Twitter account. But he also shouldn't be posting that same stuff on the official president's Twitter.
exactly.
So, in his
I mean-
defense, at POTUS, I have that Twitter account. So, I don't know. He can't do that.
Bullshit.
Can he?
In his defense.
He's got the little O instead of the big O.
Mine's got a line under it. All right, what you got from the bags?
All right. So for the OCD guys, what stereotypes apply to you? Do you think they are accurate?
Ooh.
Stereotypes. Let's see. I'm short. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. I can reach the top.
wait, how?
I do get a big kick out of putting things on the top shelf around here.
Oh, that's fucked up.
It's funny to watch a grown man get on his tippy toes.
That's pretty fast, man. But somebody, I was working with a friend the other day, and he's like, "Oh, I was gonna bust your ass about being short." Bro, I'm 38. I've heard every short joke you got.
Yeah.
Well, Joe, how short are
Not
you?
mine. I still have a notebook full.
Huh?
How short are you?
5'6".
That ain't short. That ain't short,
Oh
bro.
man! Oh
Yeah.
man!
These
No,
two put
no.
together aren't 5'6".
Yeah, that is not short. You're of average height, sir, and you're a gentleman.
No, I'm 5'4".
Oh, welcome.
I-
Now we're
That's
talking.
not bullshit. That was not.
I'm
no.
pretty sure you told me your last doctor's
No,
visit
was
said you were
5'4".
5'3" and 3/4 and
No.
you were pissed
No.
because they wouldn't give you that quarter. You're like, what the fuck?
He's like, no.
That is false. You can go back and listen to the episode where I explained where I yelled at the nurse
Oh,
because
that's
I thought she was wrong.
Oh, man.
Right? We already covered this topic. Obviously, you're not fans.
Oh.
That hurt.
He couldn't muscle through Top Gun. So.
That's the moderate liberal
So for
coming
me,
out.
stereotypes, just because one of my favorite foods is burritos and I do manual labor for a living does not make me a Mexican.
Bro, you
and I
do-
have
Yes, it
dark
does.
skin, so
And you build fences.
I build fences, which is ironic
Yeah.
if I were Mexican,
Right.
So, you,
right?
so you're not Mexican?
So I'm not Mexican, no.
Oh.
Yes, he is.
Guatemalan?
See, I know. I should ask them because I'm at a crisis in my life right now. Okay, so I'm not technically of Hispanic descent, but for more of my life than not, I've been called a Mexican.
Right. PJ can relate to that.
So I've questioned myself a couple times. We're filling out official paperwork where they're like ethnic descent, and I'm like,
How can they prove
I
otherwise?
think I'm Caucasian still. I'm not sure.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I've checked that Hispanic block a couple times.
Bach.
You can't say box.
I need to drink more. Fuck you people.
23andMe, man. You should do 23andMe.
I'm Italian.
You're Italian?
Yeah, I'm over 50% Italian. Like I look at all my family, and they are Italian as can be. But see, when I moved,
For those who can't see, he just did the
Air
air
quotes.
quotes.
the air quotes. Okay,
He's from
so this whole
Tijuana,
thing
Italy.
started being called a Mexican because I moved up here from Texas, and it was at the end of the summer when I started the school year when I started here, and I was darker than everybody else.
So your Texas tan that carried over to Connecticut, everybody automatically thought you were Mexican.
Okay, let's just leave. All right, let's go 5 states. Connecticut is shit. They're like a wannabe New York. We're not talking about Connecticut. They just happen to be here because New York didn't want it. That's right, I said it.
That's probably true.
Nobody likes Connecticut around here.
No, it's a
They're
highway.
a stepchild of the New England
So
states.
isn't that sacrilege though for you to be in the home of beer drinking a fucking Budweiser?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
There's actually a
There's
brewery.
a
There's a
brewery.
brewery in town. We have a Budweiser brewery in town, so I guess it's not sacrilege.
Budweiser actually tastes really good. If it's the regular, not that light crap. Tastes like badger piss.
yeah, nobody drinks
Yeah,
light.
nobody drinks that.
Although you would have to stay light with that girlish figure of yours. You don't want to blow.
Oh,
I'll take it. I'll take that.
Oh.
I'm okay with it.
I forgot you guys were in Quahog. So okay, so this one's kind of sad and it's decently.
It better not be
no,
about
is it
Trump.
an
I'm
Go
gonna
ahead,
get
go
up
ahead.
and
It's a
walk
Trump
out.
thing. Go-
I'm
somebody
gonna
else
walk
go.
out.
Yeah, it is.
I'm gonna
Go,
walk-
kid.
Go to the bags. Here we go.
Don't get
This
him
is the silly
upset. That
bag.
Thanos shirt will rip if he flexes too.
Okay,
Yeah, you got it.
you have got to work on your like okay, all the comic book TV. How close are they to the
Your
original?
illiteracy has foiled us again.
I type this shit up at the gym in between sets. I don't fucking care.
Wait. It's not even handwritten.
There's a lot of judgment on that. It's not even
This is
handwritten.
typed out and like. Yeah.
That's right. Pac-Man. Ask him to use a bigger font.
Okay. Wait, so I'm gonna try to figure this out.
Yeah, work your way through it.
Okay, so in all the comic book TV shows that are currently out, how close are they to the original? Is that what you meant to say?
Yes, and do you care?
So Iron Fist is crap.
Yes.
My man.
Yes.
My man.
Luke Cage was not so much to the comics, but I thought they brought a more modern take on it, and it has a dope soundtrack.
My man.
I thought Luke
Jessica
Cage,
Jones was good. There's a lot more sex in that. I didn't read it, so I couldn't tell you about source material. I know
Nobody
what was it, Allies
read-
or
yeah,
Allies
nobody
or
reads
something?
Jessica Jones.
There was like a series, her detective agency, whatever her detective agency. That's what the
Alias.
comic. Yeah, so that's what the series was about. I don't know if that's close to the source material, but I do know there was a lot of cool sex scenes in that.
Daredevil he's blind.
Oh yeah, points.
Daredevil,
it.
yes and no, but dude, Daredevil was a badass series, and Punisher's
Yes, he
dope.
was.
I'll take the changes that they made for it. I thought that series was awesome. I haven't watched The Defenders yet because I'm scared of Iron Fist.
It's not bad.
Did you
It's
just
worth
say
the
I'm scared?
6 hours.
I'm scared. I just can't. I think that dude. He's a white guy trying to do kung fu. That's what it looks like. It's not like Keanu
Yeah.
Reeves doing kung fu. It's like somebody
it was-
trying to act
Exactly.
like somebody trying to do kung fu. Like it's just horribly acted.
Yeah.
It's meta.
So when that guy got casted, Pac went on strike for about 3 months. He did nothing but write
What
letters
what
and
was I striking?
you stopped going to work and you
Wait, like no.
everything. He stopped shaving and bathing. He
I
invested
went
all
on
his
hunger, I went
time.
on a hunger strike. That's what I did.
He put all his time into writing letters and starting fucking.
No. I was
Change.org.
actually hopeful. I was hopeful for Iron Fist. I thought, let's give this dude a chance. You know, like because Iron Fist in the comics, he's a white dude. Yeah,
Yeah.
like it doesn't matter. I wasn't concerned about that. But when I saw the show, exactly like your problems, like this is a terrible person for this show. Like
yeah, I hate Iron Fist. I hate it so much.
Who would you have recasted as it?
anybody else, anybody who has like even like a just like a smidge of like martial arts experience, just like
Yeah,
just
I'm sure
a little
there's
bit.
Yeah, but Keanu Reeves didn't have experience before he started training to be Neo. You know what I mean? It's how much.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at least he trained.
Yeah.
I don't think this guy trained.
he did.
Did he?
I don't think it's the actor is the only problem. I think it's poorly written, if I'm being honest. Just the whole show sucked to me. It was not interesting.
I kind of like the villains of the show.
How are they going to talk about Kun Lao? Is it Kun Lao?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then you never get to see it.
Well, that's what the second season's for.
Nobody's going to watch
I know.
it.
Show me the dragon at least.
I hope there's not a second
Yeah.
season.
There is.
There is.
Yeah, they already greenlit it.
Fuck. Now I gotta watch that.
Oh
too.
yeah, they got the hot chick from second Star Trek in there. I can't remember her
I
name.
didn't watch this.
Haven't seen it.
Oh, I know.
Ellen DeGeneres?
Yeah, that's it.
No.
60-year-old Ellen in there muff diving. So
Billy would bang
really
Betty
bad
White
today. I don't know what's
I
going
would.
on with me.
Well, no. Golden Girls years Betty White, not current Betty White.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
I mean, should we just do it?
I guess we should just, no, I don't know.
That's pretty organic.
That was
Just-
that was
yeah.
pretty organic.
So-
well, it's a really interesting coincidence that you happen to bring up our beloved Golden Girls.
Yeah.
Are you guys familiar with a little game we like to call Bang, Marry, Kill?
Oh, very well.
Very familiar.
I believe we sent you questions on one.
Play.
Your
time to
reaction was
play.
awesome. Well, I was like, what the fuck?
I think it's time to play.
I thought the breakdown of the last one was brilliant too.
The characters or our decisions?
Yeah, that was hard. That was hard to play along with.
I found myself contemplating that for the rest of the day. I'm like, not sure my initial reaction is the one I'd go with. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't.
If you haven't heard that episode, you guys should go check it
Definitely
out.
check that out.
Well, okay, so while we're on the subject of the Bang, Marry, Kill, if you're a psychologist, a shrink of any kind, if you even took a psych course, please email us. We need somebody to analyze our BMKs and tell us which one of us is the most fucked up. We've
It's
had
PJ. Spoilers.
Yeah, we've had 3 shrinks sign up to do it, and they've all backed out after
They're all
listening
female
to it.
shrinks.
Yeah.
Wow.
They're all female shrinks, and that's probably why.
Does that make them less
Second-
of shrinks?
Sexist.
No. I
Sexist.
think they just they're listening to this podcast and they're thinking, wow, like this is too much. It's a little too much.
All right, so you want to do it?
So what we're going to do today here is we're going to play a little BMK with the guys from Maryland. It's today we're using the Golden Girls, and we're going to
I got him.
We're gonna take off the old one.
Oh, we're gonna get rid of Sophia?
Are we? Or are we gonna let it go?
I was gonna keep it. I mean, it doesn't have to be 3 for BMK. You
No,
just
I
have
say
to
we
pick
get rid of
3.
the tall one.
No, I say we keep all 4. All right, here's just a rundown. So Beatrice Arthur, she played Dorothy Zbornak, right? That's the tall one. She was a substitute teacher from Brooklyn, New York.
Yeah.
Then you had Betty White, who played Rose. She was a Norwegian American
Nope.
from a small farming town. And then you had Blanche Devereaux. She was the what do you call it? Those people addicted to sex pack.
Nymphomaniac.
Yeah, she was a nymphomaniac. And then you had, last but not least, Sophia Petrello, who was Dorothy's mom. She was like the little old bag of bones and piss that was always walking around being rude to people. All right, you got to bang one, you got to marry one, you got to kill one.
So I watched this episode yesterday, and so was
us
there
about the
really a
episode.
period? It was about like one of the girls, one of those grandmas, like her sister visiting, and
Yeah.
she was like freaking out about it. And then I stopped watching because this was. Okay, so like it blows my mind. That there was a period of time in America where that this was a show.
You
like,
have no idea how successful that show was.
That was a primetime show.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
It won
No jokes.
awards.
Oh yeah.
No
Yeah.
jokes.
And then when it went to reruns, bro, when it was on reruns,
What?
shit would stop at my house when Golden Girls was on.
They
Stop
still
at my-
run it.
Thank you for being a friend.
Dude, they've been running reruns of that show for over 20 years. Still,
Travel down the road and back again.
That was so gross.
That's awesome.
you want to go?
All right, who's going first?
Oh shit.
Joe,
We should
come on, Joe.
God damn it. Why are you gonna call me out?
You gonna Rochambeau
All right,
for it?
yeah, I know how to.
All right. Oh, I got an idea. Whoever chugs their beer first doesn't have to go first.
No, the liberal's not drinking.
But we sell
He's
everything the
drinking. It's just
diplomatic
in a-
way
it's
around
in a
here. It's
can
rock,
now.
paper, scissors. That's the only way to settle
Let's
an
see it.
argument.
Let's see it. Let's get the rock, paper, scissors going then. I don't want to interrupt.
Wow,
Oh,
this is gonna take
shit.
forever. They're like twins.
I know, right? All right.
He
so-
does kind of look like Danny DeVito.
Oh my god.
Only if you were Schwarzenegger. He couldn't pull it off.
All my size is not here. It's right here. Let's see. I think I'm gonna go right off the bat. I'm banging Blanche. That's just
Okay.
that's a big one night stand right there. Probably
Blanche was. Wait, which one is Blanche? Yeah, Blanche Devereaux.
Nymph.
Oh, she was the horny one. Okay.
Yeah, the nympho.
I'm killing Sophia.
Okay,
She's on
that's
the
fair. She was on death's door anyway.
Anyways, and I think I'm gonna marry. It's
Go
a
ahead. You
toss-up.
know you're gonna say Betty
I'm gonna
White.
say Betty White. I'm gonna
Yeah, he's gonna marry Betty White.
Rose.
That's a really good choice. I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah.
She's funny as fuck, man. I could laugh the rest
Right.
of the rest of her life. I mean, that's a lot shorter than
Right.
mine.
So I would see. I was gonna marry Sophia. I like Sophia. I thought she was full of.
You're
piss
gonna
and
marry
vinegar.
the 170-year-old one?
Hey, that's fine. We're married. We don't have to have sex, and you know she ain't gonna be around forever. But she'll make me laugh because she's at least piss and vinegar.
So
That's an interesting question, though.
we've had this topic come up again about if you don't have to bang them if you marry them, and we're going to institute a rule that you must bang them at least.
You have to consummate.
You
the
got to
marriage.
consummate that marriage,
You
bro.
have to consummate it once.
That's
No,
fair.
3 times
I
a
can
week.
do that.
3 times a week for the rest of your life. You're banging
3
that.
times a week. Jesus.
I don't do that now.
I know, but it's for the game purposes.
There's enough drugs and alcohol that I'd be all right.
And lube.
Consummate.
Lots of lube.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it'd probably be very
Yeah,
dry and
invest in
dusty
lube.
down there. I would
Yep.
bang Blanche, and I'd probably kill B. Arthur just because I find her to be annoying.
Yeah,
that's
she's
why I
like,
like
Because she's
she's like a human Big Bird.
Fucking know it all. Yeah, and she's tall, man. I don't need a bitch taller than me.
Wait, on a tangent. So I'm short too. Don't you? I have a thing for super tall chicks though. You don't have that?
Sometimes.
Me and you were like the same height.
that Amazon fetish.
I don't know what it is. There's something about like a 6'5" like gorgeous woman.
Well, it's usually because
That
their tits are
sounds
right in
really
my
cool
face.
to me.
That's fair. That's a fair assessment right there.
All
Well,
right.
Wonder Woman. Isn't she like 6'5"? She's tall.
No.
I thought she was 7'7".
I don't know.
You want to go?
Yeah, I'll go. Sure. So right off the bat, I'm definitely gonna marry Rose, Betty White. You're right on the money with that. That's a good relationship there. We're gonna go to like farmers markets, tell each other stories. It's gonna be a good time. Yeah. I am going to just bang the piss right out of Blanche Devereaux. I'm pretty sure she has syphilis, though. That's why she is always trying to have sex.
Wait, hold on. So in the show, she's a nymphomaniac?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a 70-year-old nympho.
So back in the days, they would get syphilis and it would like rot their brains, and then they would just be like she is right now. So I think that's what's going on. So I'm gonna strap up. And then I'm gonna put Sophia just right out of her misery because she's like 2 breaths away from keeling over.
Oh my god.
I like the way this man thinks.
Right.
Okay, B. Arthur, bitch gotta go. Killing her right off the bat. I've always found her annoying and snooty, talk down to people, and I don't like tall bitches. I think they're fucking mutants.
Oh my god.
They're polluting the fucking gene pool. Okay? No woman should be over 6 foot. Just
Not a
saying.
fan of the WNBA, I'm assuming.
No one is.
No, fucking people too. All dykes and lesbians.
Dude, did you hear what he said?
That's acceptable.
What did
It's
he
not
say?
acceptable.
What did he say?
They
What
said
did
it
he say?
is.
What'd you
What
say?
did he say?
All right, keep going with your BMK. I don't agree with what PJ just said. Also, to people
didn't
listening
hear
to
that.
this, it's terrible.
If you are of the lesbian descent and you find the dyke word offensive, please email bickerbots@podcast@gmail.com.
No, just email PJ directly because I didn't say it.
I'm the only one that checks the email, so you'd be emailing me directly.
Well, a dike is something that just blocks up a dam, right?
There you
Word
go.
up.
Fair enough.
So-
You can use a bunch of faggots to clog the dikes. You can build the dikes out of a bunch of faggots.
Do you know why they call them
got it.
faggots?
It's a
supposed to-
bundle of sticks.
Well, no,
Yeah.
it's actually not though. It's like it has to do with like a burden. Like the bundle of sticks would be a burden. So, like a
You would be emphasized like a woman because you were a burden to carry around all the time.
That's sad.
Women are horrible.
That shit just got deep.
Yeah, it just got deep.
Okay,
And
so
there's your history lesson.
I'm killing the 6-foot monster.
Right.
I'm gonna bang Betty White, and I'm gonna do it in such a depraved manner. I don't ever want to see her again.
She's gonna laugh at your small penis.
Well, she won't make it out of the room.
Do
then.
you want to get roasted by Betty White when she sees that small, chewed up pencil eraser that you have?
What are
down
you
there?
gonna do when
Oh
you?
my God.
You gotta fuck her 3 times a week for the rest of your life.
I can swing that.
Oh, fuck that. And then
Something tells me she's done some pretty depraved shit, so I don't think
Yeah.
you're gonna shoot
you really think Betty White's done some depraved shit?
I do.
Is that why she's so nice now?
On the farm, yeah.
Oh, so I get it. So in 2000s, you got Harvey Weinstein, and he was just jerking off implants in front of you. Back in the 20s, what were they doing to these
By
poor
the way,
broads?
if that's all he's done, just off the topic a second, if that's all he's done, then not a big deal.
Yeah, he's like, that's not all.
If you
That's
want
like,
to
that's
jerk
not all.
off implants, like whatever.
That's not all.
But if that's not all, that's not all he's done. Okay, he's
Look at Joe.
disgusted at this point.
He's like, I've done a lot of research.
no.
Yeah, I'm not looking at
Weinstein's
that.
pretty bad. Louis C.K.
I've been paying a
on the
lot of
other hand-
attention to this.
So who you marrying?
I'm going to marry the old broad.
Oh yeah, for the money.
No, because I figured 3 times a week I'd probably kill her.
Yeah.
So that way there she's gone. I ain't got to deal with it that long. Like we were saying, she's got a short lifespan.
Could you imagine the bizarre creaks and pops her body makes? It's like opening up an attic door for the first time.
Not if she takes like fish oil.
Ugh.
Now I'm thinking I don't want to bang her anymore.
Well, it's too late. Pack, what do you got?
Get your
Pack, what
omega
do you got?
threes
I'm
in.
trying to like familiarize myself with like. who
Oh,
to-
Jesus Christ.
You got to do research for his
Tall
BMKs.
mutant, old broad.
Yeah, he's Google
nympho.
imaging Golden Girls right now.
Yeah, no, that's literally what I'm doing.
He said old broad, like they're not all
Okay,
old
so I
broad.
definitely killed the tall one because I have the same like
You have a fear of tall women?
I don't have a fear. I just exactly like
Deep vaginas?
They shouldn't exist.
Hey, real quick. So the liberal is leaving the podcast in New Hampshire. I just wanted to point that out. He can't take it. He doesn't like people talking about his
Hey,
old
that's
women.
not true. He's being a good little beer bitch because he's closer to the fridge.
Oh Jesus!
That's a good teamwait relationship they
bitch.
got there. That's
So I'm
teamwork.
killing her because you're right. I should thin out the gene pool. Wait. She wasn't also the sex maniac, was she?
No, that's
Okay, yeah.
Rose.
I'm-
Blanche, sorry.
Blanche. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna have sex with Blanche just because she's a sex maniac. She probably knows her way around.
Yeah, you're going to disappoint her.
There's nothing you can show her she hasn't seen.
Except for a clear STD test.
I know the experience is gonna I'm gonna want to like have the experience. She's definitely just gonna be.
Wait. You want to have the experience of railing an 80-year-old lady? Is
Well,
that
if
what you
she's a
just
nymphomaniac and she has an experience on her side, I kind of do, yeah.
With syphilis points.
With syphilis. I mean, that just adds to like the excitement of it. You know, like
I mean, I get
It's like roulette. Am I gonna get something? Am I not? Who knows?
exactly.
I get what he's saying though,
we
because
need
you're
a
not
psychologist.
banging her. She's really gonna bang you. You know she's gonna take control.
No, that's
Yeah,
what
she's a bit of a
that's what I'm
power
expecting.
bottom.
That's what I'm expecting. I want that experience. You know, like she's in control. You know, and like
Yeah.
I want that to happen to me.
I'm sure you could
Yeah.
find it
I
in
want that to-
Vegas.
and then I'm definitely marrying Barry White because
You're gonna marry
He
Barry
said
White?
Barry White, huh?
White. I'm pretty sure he
Oh,
said
I said
Barry
Barry
White.
White.
That is
Side
what's-
note.
I mean,
on a
don't-
side
they
note.
kind of look similar, right?
Oh, sure. 300-pound black man.
Anyways,
You just
Betty
called an
White,
audible.
Betty White.
I love how the Asian accent rolls out sometimes. It's Betty White.
What? Did I really have an Asian accent? I think you misheard.
Oh man.
Anyways, Betty White, or as you would want me to say it, I don't even know how to do an Asian
Yeah,
accent.
it's all right. You already did it.
It
Anyways.
just slips out.
Betty White, because I'm pretty convinced she's an immortal, and I want
Right.
her to teach me her secrets.
Yeah,
You drink her blood. I got you.
she's like a Highlander. All right, that was a good good BMK.
All right, that was fun. Let's move on to a serious topic here.
If it's about Trump, I just say no more Trump for the rest of the episode. Can I ask that favor?
I mean, I got a couple, but we'll move on. So, again, a serious topic here. Switzerland has banned boiling lobsters alive.
Finally,
They call it animal cruelty.
are they animals though, or are they crustaceans?
They're the same thing, aren't they?
How do you guys feel about that up in Baltimore? Because I know you guys do a lot of crab up there.
Well, you can't hit Maryland twice.
Yeah, you use Maryland. You
doesn't know they're not the
you
same
use
thing.
Massachusetts.
He
It's
doesn't
the
know.
only state left in.
He forgot.
Yeah, you forgot. I mean, you said Boston, but that's a city. That's not a state.
Right.
Yeah, he don't know things.
So
We're moving on to cities.
I get what they're saying. You have to kill them before you boil it. Should the government tell you to do that? No. But as somebody,
that man's libertarian.
as a humanitarian, then yes, you should.
It's libertarian, not humanitarian.
I'm going to give you the answer that almost everybody in New England would give you. That's our main export, man. We got lobster all over the place. We don't care if they're alive when you boil them, when
like
they're
just
dead when
running
you
through the
boil 'em.
streets,
That's shoot.
As long as they're good
That's what I'm
and
imagining.
covered in butter.
just coming up through the toilets.
It's coming up through the
He says he's got lobsters everywhere. I'm like, are they just falling out of the trees? What's going on with the lobsters in
so
New
That's our
Hampshire?
main
the
export.
Sweden.
Holy shit! You said the right state.
I know.
You confused me.
The Swedes want you to use a electric stun
Right.
to put them out before you boil them.
Government issue?
Again,
Yeah.
there's
You're
a
not killing them. You're just knocking them out.
Yeah, you're knocking them out, then
before-
boiling them
yeah,
while they're
before you-
asleep.
I mean, you could just freeze them, put them in the freezer.
Date rate, man. You tag them and then they wake up in a hot tub.
Wait, so they're dictating a specific way to kill them
Yeah.
before. That's ridiculous.
If you freeze it, wouldn't it come back to life and then be like, oh, I'm being
Not if you
boiled?
flash boil them
Right.
quick enough. Like
Right.
you just throw them in the boiling water and they're dead. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, but really, all you can do is just stab them right in the base of the neck, and it kills
Yeah.
them instantly.
It's like altered carbon.
Okay, you guys are fucking.
that was a very weird segue.
It's pretty good, actually. I've seen 2 episodes. I like it. How many have you seen?
I like the first one. I want to take my time.
Ray here has watched the entire series already. It came out on Friday.
Points.
yeah, it was that good.
it good?
It was that good. Yeah, it was. I don't usually binge watch Netflix shows, but this one I completely just binge watched.
Yeah, he took breaks to drink water and jerk off, but he made it through.
Oh no, jerk off. Take breaks, jerk off.
That's his source material.
Whoa, you are doing things inefficiently here.
I'll have you know he lives with 2 other guys, too, that walk through the house.
And a sex pillow.
And a sex pillow.
The six pillow has never been confirmed.
Do they mind seeing
Fortnite.
it or?
They join in. They're
Oh,
all
no.
Oh,
no.
Fagels.
Imagine, you know how
Not
awkward
after
they
his
are.
response to
Don't
your
join
gay
in.
porn last time.
Were
Nah,
you
he
watching
got
gay porn?
uncomfortable with whoever was watching the porn. Or the-
It was
Yeah,
PJ. It was
PJ,
PJ.
dude.
That was weird.
We got to set some ground
yeah,
rules, man.
seriously, that was.
I don't
was
ever wanna watch
very
porn with you.
uncomfortable. I was very uncomfortable.
First off, it was on YouTube, so it wasn't
So
legit
okay, so it
porn.
wasn't porn. It was on YouTube.
Yeah.
Still enough to make me uncomfortable.
YouTube, not you porn.
We saw dudes jerking off onto faces.
It wasn't YouTube, no. It was X something videos because you went to Google something and then you pulled it up.
Fake news.
Yeah.
Fake news.
Fake
All right.
news.
I love how his cup never seems to look empty. It's just like that cup from Doctor Strange when Thor was drinking out
That's
of it.
because I just keep filling them up.
Well, every time I look away, it's like still full. It's
You
magic.
didn't notice his beer bitch went and got him beer?
I did, but I didn't watch him pour it. I must have been looking at
This is how we stay the most productive state in the entire union and drink more per capita than any other state. We teamwork.
Like, stay
Yes, you guys
We
are-
have teamwork.
Speaking of teamwork, shot out of a cannon. What's your preference? Old fashioned hand jobs or Western style? Go.
old fashioned.
I like the Western.
What's the Western style?
Yeah.
Google it.
Yeah, could you? I need
Do it.
I don't want to taint
Do
my
it with
search
your phone.
history.
Google it with your phone.
I don't want to taint my search history.
I need a reference
What do you call
here.
this? A Western style?
Reverse grip Western style hand jobs.
Oh, that's a stranger.
No, that's not a stranger. A stranger is when you use your other hand, your non-dominant
No,
hand.
the stranger is when you sit on
you
your
sit
hand.
on it, you get it nice and tingly.
Now the Western, I've been told, all right, we used to
You
call
want
it
to
from
go. You
behind.
want to go thumbs down.
Yeah,
you
that's
want to go
from
thumbs
behind.
down.
That's hitting it from
in
behind.
a very sort of forceful downward motion.
Should I click on images? I feel like I should.
This
click
is why
on
we're
images.
happy we don't have video right now because we're both jerking the air off.
Oh,
Western style versus
that's
old fashioned. Go.
Interesting. Oh my God! Wow.
That look on his face just says he's gonna try that later.
Whoops.
Yeah, he's like new tricks for the bag.
So if you guys, I don't know if you would have heard this, it might have been one of the bad episodes, but Nutella riots are spreading across France.
This is old news, isn't this?
No, this is
Okay,
recent.
well, I'm anti Nutella, so
Oh,
How can anyone be anti
Wait,
Nutella?
wait. What do you mean Nutella riots? As in, like they are?
Do you hate orgasms and puppies
They were
also?
riding over a shortage in Nutella. So, like, Black Friday shit around here is how they were acting for Nutella.
yeah,
It's
so
delicious,
They
though.
had it 70% off.
French. So they're politely running people over and, like,
No, French are.
No,
You think
That's the wrong.
You guys-
stereotype.
The French
okay,
are
not
not
Canadian.
French
polite.
Canadian.
Yeah,
You're right.
that's
All right, they were
Canadians.
actually French. So,
Right.
French Canadians polite.
They're the real French.
So
Cigarettes and
I'm
BO.
a fan of Nutella.
Oh, you guys are so close
I'm
to the
not a
border.
fan of Nutella. They one, it's 51% sugar, which isn't good for you. Two, the palm oil that they destroy forests that it's unnecessary.
Oh my God, are you serious about this palm oil
He
shit?
is liberaling all over the place.
Wait, no. I agree with them. Palm
Of
oil
course you
is
do.
terrible. Like you know they're like destroying huge swaths of the
Yes.
Amazonian rainforest for this.
Yeah.
You know that, right?
Well, let's hear more
No,
liberals.
it's not that. I'd like to go down to Brazil
just
so I
told
can
you
get some
everything that you needed
ayahuasca,
to
but I ain't
hear.
gonna be able to if they tear apart all the fucking forests for these damn things. Use coconut oil.
So the end of the story is you just want to get really wasted in the jungle.
Yes.
Welcome to New England.
Yeah, I should have brought it up
see what
earlier
else
when
we
we were
got.
talking about immigration. We have the Canadian problem coming in their banana hammocks and fucking hairy chests and fucking invading our beaches.
That is true. We
Yeah.
do get a.
You guys are getting invaded by Borat?
Banana hammocks.
How's that wall
Oh
coming?
man, I wish. I wish you can't even go to the beach. Can't take your kids to the beach anymore because it's like hairy old dudes
Canadians
in banana
everywhere.
hammocks walking around in flip flops. It's fucking ridiculous.
What's your guys' summer from June to July?
Yeah, basically.
No, because we get the Indian summer or Native American summer.
It's racist. That's
Hashtag racist.
Punjabi
Now
summer.
you're being politically correct. Now you're politically correct.
Down here we refer to that as the North American summer,
Right, North American summer.
Native American summer.
Well, see, we only get hot weather for about a month and a half. Yeah, we get 90s and so for about 6 weeks out of the year. The rest of the time, it's like 70s and 80s.
Oh, go to the bags. What do we got in the bags? Get some out of a bag.
Dude, how quick do you nut jerking off to Trump? If all your papers is all Trump shit that you can't find nothing,
Oh.
Okay, so in all disclosure, everybody on the podcast today was in a group text that was notified that we were going to do State of the Union topics, and no one had an issue with it.
Pac, did it make your skin crawl when he said "in all disclosure," or was that just me?
I didn't hear that
Oh,
part.
you blocked it
Yeah,
out. You blocked out his
Yeah,
terrible
liberal
English.
ears.
You know what did make my skin crawl?
That's right.
You know what did make my skin crawl? The fact that the State of the Union was like 89 minutes long,
Uh-huh.
and they stood up for applause 72 times.
I heard somebody else bitching about that. Wasn't that you?
What's the breakdown on that? Is
That's like-
once every
like
20 seconds?
A little bit more than a minute. Once every a little bit more than a minute, they were standing up and applauding.
Wow.
That's
if you
creepy
notice,
to
they
me.
were standing up and applauding because everything he said was golden.
Third
You know-
longest one, right?
I have no idea.
That's due to the unbelievable
I think
applause.
Clinton had the two longest, and then that was the third longest. My favorite was the highlight of the African American unemployment level down, and then they panned to the area of all the African Americans in the audience. That was my favorite
man.
part.
Ain't
I'm
nobody
so
got
glad
there.
I didn't watch it.
What I
I'm
don't
so
get,
glad
like
I didn't
what
watch it.
PJ and I were talking about the other night, is when he says stuff like, "I'm for America," and then the Democrat side just sits there Like, how do you not clap? Like, when he's saying stuff that you obviously should agree with, but you're not going to participate in clapping because that's not your side, I see an issue with that.
Yeah,
The
liberal
two-party
it should be
system.
more than two parties, yeah.
That's the problem.
So, I mean, I'm going to rip off Ben Shapiro here. Ben Shapiro said, so this is what the Democrats did. Trump was up there basically saying, I love American apple pie. And the Republicans were clapping and saying, good job. And the Democrats were going, no. I mean, it's basically what he was saying. He was saying, these are things good for America. And
There
Democrats
was
were
a
going,
video
no.
of the one Democrat that almost stood up, but then like looked over and was like, "Oh shit, I should sit back down." He didn't even make a full stand up.
Yep,
Hold
hive
on,
mind.
But should
Hold on. I think the larger like reason why they were doing that is just in solidarity. They were saying we don't approve of this odious fellow.
yeah, I totally
Like,
get what they were doing.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
And I
They
don't
do
like
it on
Democrats.
no matter who does it. Even when Obama was speaking, all the Democrats would stand and clap, and the Republicans would sit there. Even if he said, "I love America," it doesn't matter who's in office.
Because they knew he was lying.
So the issue that you're speaking to is more the fact that the fact that there's a two-party system is toxic, which I agree with.
Yeah.
Moving on. Grab some out of the silly bag.
I got one right here. Should men still pay for dinner/movies? Question mark.
No. You want
Yes.
you want equal rights.
No.
You want equal rights.
Yes.
You want equal pay.
They have equal pay. That's a
Nah.
misguided. It's a misguided number. Don't let the fucking number
Okay,
fool you.
well, even if they do have equal pay, you got equal pay. You should be paying for shit too.
It's called going Dutch.
That's what I'm talking about. And you know what? If you get the lobster, you know what's happening.
Western style hand jobs.
Ray, what you got?
GOT Mountain should play Bane.
What the piss are you talking about?
Who's the GOT Mountain?
I don't watch Game of Thrones, but I know who that is, and I would love to see that dude play Bane because that motherfucker is huge.
That dude is it.
GOT?
Game of Thrones?
What?
Game of Thrones.
Are you talking about the mountain?
Yes.
Well, why did you just say the freaking mountain?
It does. It says GOT Mountain.
GOT Mountain.
Yeah, but when you say GOT in front of it, then I'm like, what mountain is that?
Game of Thrones.
Is that in the Midwest?
These guys are up there in Concord, and they got it. I don't
He
know
got,
why you
the, he
couldn't
got
figure
the
it out.
Nailed
capital.
it.
I think he was Googling that. I think he Googled the
He says Concord. It's Concord.
He has a map pulled up.
So,
We say Concord here.
so that guy, the mountain, he's pretty cool. He's like the king of Iceland.
Dude's huge.
Yeah, he's huge.
He's a monster. I don't see
Have you
why.
seen his brothers though? Apparently, he's like the runt of the pack. Like his
Shut
brother.
up.
No, his brothers are like a foot taller than he is.
Jesus
It's just
Christ.
the breeding up on that daggone island, man. They just
Yeah, they got the genetics.
it's
Have you
not-
seen the Israeli Hulk? Have you seen this guy?
Yes.
Is he not dead yet?
Nah, he's not
But isn't
dead
he?
yet.
He's actually putting air into his muscles, I think.
He's doing something weird.
The Israeli Hulk. Is he famous?
Well,
Is
he's,
he,
he's one of
Yeah,
those
he looks
Instagram
fake. He
stars.
looks stupid.
He's
So he's not a real person.
His body looks terrible, but he's probably
yeah, he's got
super
like
strong.
stick legs, and then they have the panoramic just to get his upper body.
He's got PJ.
Let me ask you this, Mister. Both of you guys, before you get to that topic, with the two gym guys, how do you feel about those guys that shoot that oil up in their muscles?
Gym guys.
The two gym guys.
You should at least chest bump.
Cheaters.
All right, I'm sorry. I was
Oh, God, this
I was
guy looks-
basking in your compliment and I missed the question. What was that?
So how do you feel about the guys that inject the oil into that like Cistertol or whatever it is that inject into the
Oh
muscles?
yeah, they're stupid.
That's
Yeah.
retarded.
I'm
If
a-
you're
that
gonna
big-
inject
I have
something,
no
why
idea.
not just inject steroids?
I don't know what what he's talking
So
about.
okay, here's what it is. The oil, it actually makes the muscle look fuller without giving you any sort of strength gains at all,
or working for it.
and it looks very fake and stupid.
It's collagen for your biceps.
So the thing is, it looks like you're flexing while you're completely at rest. It
Oh,
just
that's
looks
weird.
stupid.
Is it permanent?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm going to go back to an earlier statement, and I'm going to call it faggotry. So
Find another word.
until I get an email at bickerbotspodcast@gmail.com
2018. Just
that
find
says
another
no,
word.
until I get someone to say, hey, I suck dick on the weekends, I don't like that.
Dude.
What?
Come on, man.
He keeps like inching further out of the camera. It's like I'm not involved in this. I'm not. Every
Well,
time they say it, he gets further away.
This usually happens. Like I want to put more and more distance between me and PJ.
You guys actually look like you're getting closer. No.
But yeah.
The other, you're going the other way.
What
So
you got?
that's all I'm gonna say. If I'm gonna stick a needle in me, there's gonna be steroids in there, not
Oh.
some stupid oil.
So sidetrack.
Yeah, I do steroids.
I forgot to throw this on the
Whoa,
list.
whoa. Did you just say you've done steroids?
No, I said I would.
Oh, dang it.
Yeah, I've gotten to the point where I'm too old to like do it the real way.
Do it the real.
I want to do minimal lifting with steroids.
Well, yeah.
So, listen to Joe Rogan, and he had a guy on there that shot HGH into his dick. Did you hear that one?
Yeah,
No.
Ben Greenfield.
Yeah.
Oh, he knows the name.
Very jealous of this motherfucker. He says his dick grew. He's got better orgasms, better hard-ons, better life.
Yeah, but it's
Wait,
that's,
what?
that's
I
a
mean,
risky.
Shorten the recovery time in between goes.
Wait, hold on. That's a thing? Like,
Think about how much you could jerk off if you did that.
The possibilities are endless.
If you just use an HGH lotion, you'd be all set.
Yeah. All those cops you could go back and jerk off on.
2.
Wait, 2? Are you giving us a number of cops that you've jerked
2
off
cops?
on?
2 cops. 2 cops, 1 pack.
I'm gonna leave it ambiguous.
Ray banged in albino. What you got?
This is an interesting one. What would you name your boat if you had one? This is to you guys
I'm
up
so
in
not interested in this.
no? Up in Vancouver. What are your boats' names?
You're in Texas, right? So I mean, you're not even close to the ocean.
2 hours.
Yeah,
That's a good one. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think on that
Oh,
one.
that's a stumper?
Normally, I'm pretty quick to these things. No, that one's gonna take me a minute.
I would name mine the Semi, I guess.
The semi?
Yeah.
SS Semi. You
SS
just want
Semi.
the 3 S's.
It's better than the 3
What is
Ks.
it? What do the 2 S's stand for?
Yeah. What do the 2 S's stand for?
I don't know.
Super Saiyan?
I have no
I
idea.
don't know.
Super Saiyan.
Nice.
They shot that movie Perfect Storm where you guys live, right? You should know this shit.
It had to do with the Gloucester fisherman. That's in Massachusetts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Starring Jorge Clooney.
Yeah, you guys know Mark Wahlberg, right? You guys all...
Same high school?
Yeah.
all of
I
us
mean,
have met him.
we've-
Like everybody in the 6-state radius knows who the Wahlbergs are. I mean,
Once you go to Wahlburgers or whatever the fuck it is, everybody
I'm
knows
sure.
them.
It's Walmart.
I'm sure you guys went to high school with a Wahlburger at one time.
Yeah.
Aren't there only 2 brothers? There's only 2
No,
brothers.
there's like 7.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah,
Are they an Italian family?
No, they're like the original white trash and hit it big.
I'm going to name my boat the Mad Titan. Suck it.
The Mad
Of course
Titan.
you would.
Oh god.
Mad Titan.
Pack, what you got? Pull something out of the bag.
What are you going to name your boat?
I don't care about boats. I'll name it Crystal.
Crystal?
Yeah.
Not Yumiko?
No.
You're supposed to name it after the girl.
Pack, say toy boat really fast 3 times.
No.
Come on, do it. Just once. PJ, say toy boat 3 times really fast.
Toy boat.
No, I said fast, you mongoloid. Fast.
wow.
Fast!
I have a northern accent.
Just say toy boat really fast 3 times.
toy boat.
That still wasn't fast and you ruined it.
Can you guys up in Hartford do this faster?
No, actually, I can't do it faster than that. Nope.
I'm not even gonna try, but I love the fucking city references, dude. They're fucking.
He likes
What do you got?
Connecticut, though. I mean,
That's probably all he like Googled first was like that's all that came up.
I love people who don't know where New Hampshire is.
It's just right outside Green Bay, right?
Yeah.
Green Bay.
No, I tell people all the time, yeah, I'm from, when I go out and visit my family in Oklahoma, I'm from New Hampshire. Is that near Boston? Yeah, kind of.
Close enough.
Close enough.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. All those places just kind of run together up in the upper left armpit of America.
Oh.
Left armpit of America.
I'd rather be an armpit than a ball sack.
Points.
That was a reference to Florida, not Texas. Sorry. I think Florida just looks like a flaccid old person's penis.
That's because it's filled with flaccid old penises. That's
Look
'cause it's
at it
filled
on the
with
map.
Yeah, you can't. We're not offended by slam in Texas in any way.
Nope. Especially since
Yeah,
this
again.
is not my home
Yeah,
state.
none of us are Texans.
I'm a Texan, so yeah, I'm offended.
Well,
You're
then go
from
ahead
Manila.
and be offended.
My license say Texas.
What you got,
His
Pat?
official documentation says Texas.
That's right.
He
What-
printed that using Paint.
What
Microsoft.
historical feature would you fight? Yes, it's from Fight Club. So you're talking about historical feature as in like
Figure, not feature. It says figure.
Did you put feature on the
you
paper?
put feature on the paper. What historical feature would
Dang
you
it.
fight? I think the Statue of Liberty is mine. Like that's
This guy.
That doesn't say feature. Let me see.
okay. Oh, well, you're illiterate, so I don't know how you read it. You reading that?
It says feature for the record. Points for Pack.
It says feature.
So which historical feature would you fight?
Mount Rushmore. Right before the-
Wait, you trying to steal my shit?
All right, which historical figure would you fight then?
Pack.
To the guest. Don't be greedy.
Oh, to the guest. Sorry. Hey, from Augusta, Maine. Go ahead.
I don't even know what to say after that one. That was digging deep right there. I mean, that's deep in New England. Historical figure I'd like to...
Go ahead.
But there's so many around here.
So many around here. I'd fight George Washington.
Oh, wait, why?
founding
Why?
father.
Interesting.
Started the
He's
country.
tall.
I don't know.
You want
You have issue with George Washington?
Was he really tall?
Yeah, they said he was like
He-
6'4".
he was- he
He's
was-
got wooden teeth.
Well, the wooden teeth is false. The wooden teeth is false, but 6'4" is accurate. They said he was a giant amongst men because back in those days, people were your size. You know,
Right? See, so
He was
I
pointing
fight
at
him.
you. The
I
green.
know. He's pointing at.
I know what he's pointing at.
I know he's pointing at. He actually pointed to the camera that time and not up at where our picture.
Historical
So,
figure.
What are you gonna say, Gandhi?
No. Are we only
You gotta
talking
fight that?
across
Well, I mean,
like all history? I'd
would,
say
okay.
Napoleon then, because that'd be an easy fight.
Oh, you like picking on short people, do you?
Yeah, I do. There's no easier answer to that.
That's because we team up and beat him up.
I'm not fighting anybody my own size. I'm big.
what you got?
I don't know. Like, I'm really thinking hard about it. Come back to me.
Alexander the Great.
You're gonna lose that.
You're
fight.
gonna lose that.
I'm not
fight.
going to lose that fight. He was
Oh
homosexual.
my
What
god!
is happening?
Holy crap!
What is happening?
doubling down.
That was the Jack Daniels talking. I'm going after.
Maybe what again with this latent homosexuality?
That's what it is.
Exactly. He wants to fight and get dominated by Alexander.
That Top Gun. It's
Yep.
Top Gun all
No,
over again.
Exactly. You're completely right.
I can't wait to get these fuckers out of my house. Pack, what you got? Genghis Khan?
No,
I am-
no. We
Why
would
does it
all
have to be
lose.
Asian? I want to fight Abraham Lincoln
Why?
because apparently he's a great wrestler.
I don't think they had wrestling in those days.
Oh, they definitely
Are
did.
you serious right now?
I know it was a Greek thing and they did it in the fucking Coliseum and shit. I'm just saying I don't think Abraham Lincoln was. He didn't really wrestle a bear
Apparently,
or
like, Abraham
vampires.
Lincoln was like a he was undefeated in terms of like just backyard brawling.
I would
Disregard
like to
everything
fight-
he said.
I would like to fight Vladimir Putin. I think.
Ooh.
Is
I
he a
think that would be a
historical-
tough fight.
If there's a
I
fight you're
think
going to
he would
lose,
kill
I think
you.
that's
I
the one.
think he would
I don't
kill you.
know.
Ex-KGB agent.
Is that a historical figure? Because he's still
I would
current,
fight
right?
him now. Though. I want to fight him
I
now,
guess-
not
I
in his
guess-
prime.
Okay, so one will give you Vladimir, but we want another one.
Who are you going to give me there?
Putin.
No, what was the first name?
I can't remember.
He said
Right.
blah 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 year.
I thought you said bad. I thought you said bad and Larry.
Disregard the comments from Bangor, Maine. So what do you
No,
got?
I want to fight John Wayne Gacy. Or have we moved on?
No, you can
You
have
want
him.
to fight the
Yeah.
clown
Ooh,
series?
that is a
I
good
could
one.
beat the fat piss out of that psycho. It would be awesome. And I'd feel like a good guy doing it.
I thought Pac was the one that hated fat people.
He does.
I don't hate fat people.
Too late.
I have apathy.
You just loathe them.
Even round children.
I love the way you asked that.
Because like hate's too strong of a word for like my non. I just don't care. Like if they exist.
Are you still Googling cities, PJ?
Yeah, he is.
No.
That's awesome.
Our friends from Wakefield, Massachusetts. He's
Don't
going
give
deep.
him freebies. Make him work
Oh,
for
come
it.
on. I know I should.
Wolf Ticket Lottery.
So we're going to try wrapping this up here because we're running along.
Ooh, this one's mine. You're going to like this. So, a woman was shocked to discover a 4-month-old stone baby she believed had been aborted 15 years earlier was still lodged in her abdomen.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm calling BS.
No, this happened.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
This
That
is
was for real.
life.
That wasn't just like an oversized
Yeah.
kidney stone from drinking.
How fat was she to begin? Like because like how do you not notice a fetus? Like they're just like
Well, she went to the back alley doctors with the coat hangers, and she thought she got the little booger out of there.
What the fuck?
Apparently, you just
Still in
fossilized.
there.
God.
15 years later.
And before you guys start judging, I paid half.
You went Dutch on the back alley abortion.
Well, equal rights.
Equal rights.
You got to cover your half.
That's what I'm saying.
So what do we think about that? She's just walking around with a rock golem in her tum-tum.
How do you not get that checked?
I don't know. But
poor health.
I would say that people could have it. I mean, there was that guy that had the bullet in his abdomen after like 75 years from what, World War II? Or no, the Vietnam. He fought in Vietnam and he still had a shell in his pelvis. He was experiencing pain, and when he went to the doctor, they found the bullet still lodged in him.
That sucks.
That's points for the VA medical system. Way to take care of our veterans.
I got another one before you read that.
Okay,
This is
go ahead.
it's sort of related. So I was watching this thing last night on Netflix called Patient 17, I believe, or something like that. So it was about these doctors that are scanning people who they believe have implants from aliens in them, and then they're doing surgeries to remove it. And I was watching this thing, and I was like, you guys are stupid. Like, they're not pulling alien things out of people. They're cutting people open and pulling things out. But it reminds me of that, like, the pseudo quack doctors back in the day that would, like, fake pulling things out of your skin.
Wait,
like,
this was a documentary?
yeah. Like Patient 17 or something like that.
Okay, so let's just go around the room here. Let me think here.
We're not actually in the same room.
Yes. So Providence, do you guys believe in aliens?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
You'd be
why?
ignorant to
Two
think we
quick
were the
guesses.
only
No, he's not ignorant. He's religious.
quasi-intelligent life in the universe.
That's ignorant. They're ignorant.
But they're not.
I didn't say they. I said anybody who thought that we were the only life forms in the universe would be.
Yes.
That's an
Okay.
arrogant, ignorant thing to think.
Packy.
So we can break it down in two sections. Do you think they walk among us? And two, do you think they visit it?
Yes.
Yes and yes. But,
Go
okay,
on.
Wow,
make that-
both.
Do you know any aliens? And we're talking about...
I think that they have been here, but I don't know if they walk around now.
Judging by the jumps in technology we've had through civilization, there had to have been some
shit.
help. Like,
You're
all
like a
right, these
legit
motherfuckers
conspiracy
are still
theorist.
writing
Oh,
with rocks
shit.
on walls. We need to help them out.
Oh shit! So you like we definitely couldn't have thought of like computer chips on our own. It was definitely aliens, right?
That's
Like,
not what we're saying. It was
no.
the advancement of the technology. Not saying that you couldn't come up with it,
Right.
but how fast that it jumped from here to there. I mean, you realize it was only 50 years between the airplane and the atomic bomb being dropped, right? 50 years ain't
Yeah.
shit in the grand scheme of things. Like that's
Oh, I wouldn't go that route. I wouldn't go between the planes and the atomic bomb. I would go between the atomic bomb and today. Like, holy shit.
All right. So I would say that you
Yeah.
could debunk that because the way that technology
Yeah,
works
exactly,
is it
exactly.
sort of it creates a bit of a snowball effect.
Yeah.
Right.
So when I have this piece of technology, I can now incorporate it into other things and produce other ways of creating things. And then before you know it, you just have this exponential factor where things become easier and easier to
Exactly.
incorporate
Yeah.
and to create. There's also a law that deals with how computer science just completely evolves Moore's law every, what is it, 16 to 18 months. There's increases in processing power and things of that nature. So I don't know if the time factor is actually a good way to make that decision, but I see where you're going.
So, like I said earlier, we're going to try to start wrapping this up. We're going to get another topic in, but before we go to that, little housekeeping. Bicker Bots Podcast, gmail.com, Bicker Bots Podcast, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
Just
Please
socials. The kids are saying all socials nowadays.
like
nowadays.
the Facebook page, people. I do a ton of cover art.
It's not that good.
It's excellent Photoshop. I spend many a minutes on it. I would like some appreciation, feedback, and love. And then our OCD guys, they got a Facebook page, Twitter, Instagram, whatever they have.
They've got Budweiser habits to support.
We just got technology in the backwoods of Maine here.
Yeah,
you can find us
they've
at
given me.
OCD-off-color discussions on Facebook, at OCD on Twitter, Instagram, offcolordiscussions.blueberry.net. You can find us there. That's where we have everything. I don't create cover art. I just steal other people's for the topic that I'm looking for.
Nailed it.
I just put laughy emojis on PJ shit.
So I don't know if it's an open invite, but Joe told me if I'm ever up in Nassau County, I can come up there and drink with those guys.
Wow,
Maybe-
bro. I'm going to drop the mic on that one. That was as deep as you can get.
So, all right, let's see. You got something, Joe?
Yeah, I know.
I say anytime you guys, if you're ever up here for whatever reason, stop in.
Ray's not allowed above the Mason-Dixon line, so I don't know if he can do
Or
that.
apparently near a Chuck E. Cheese.
Hey, I just watch. All right, there's nothing wrong with watching. All right?
I
I mean, is that tell that to the girls that
depends
watch
on what
Louis
you're doing
CK.
while you're watching.
Well, you got something good to go out on?
Kind of. Alex Jones is deeply concerned about pig, gorilla, human hybrids who can talk.
Man, bear, pig.
Oh shit! That's
Oh, is that what it's?
Way to go, Alex Jones. Nailed it.
I did not know that's
Oh
where.
my god! No. This is pig, gorilla.
Oh, way
Yeah,
off.
pig,
Way
gorilla,
off.
human.
Either way, I didn't know that's where Alex Jones got that.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. You guys, Alex Jones fans?
No, I've heard him
should
on
be.
when he was on Rogan. I mean, I just can't take the yelling and screaming. It's just
That's fair.
not everything is that exciting. You know what I mean? Like the interdimensional child molesters, as he says sometimes. I just can't.
reptilian dick beaters are coming.
I mean, some of it I get, like
To turn
especially
into
into the
frog
conspiracy theories. Like it gets pretty crazy. but at the same time, I can't follow everything.
The one that he had that semi made sense was he was talking about people flushing their mental medication, and it was making the frogs gay or something.
They're turning the frogs gay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's that whole thing with fluoride in the water that calcifies your pineal gland, allegedly.
Why didn't you do the finger quotes on allegedly?
Oh, sorry, allegedly, because I believe it.
On my citizenship, you finger quote, but on some bullshit fluoride shit, you don't finger quote.
Because that's not bullshit. That's fact that you can look up. Your citizenship is still in question.
If there's a government vehicle at my house when I get home, man, I'm gonna be pissed.
I'm not really sure what PJ's doing.
Oh, man.
Don't worry about me.
Don't worry about it.
I'm actually kind of curious about what are you? Do you see are you a conspiracy theorist? Like, do you see the pattern?
I don't want to say I'm a theorist, but I mean I'm a skeptic. Like I'll look into everything. But I mean, there's some shit where I'll jump off ship like flat Earth. I don't fuck around. I know PJ's a big flat earther and stuff like that.
That's not. That's not.
He's
even,
not.
Yeah.
So I saw the perfect thing the other day. This is an experiment.
It's like the one joke that I wish would just die already.
Flat Earth thing, yeah.
Perfect experiment. All right, watch a kid on YouTube do this. He takes a tennis
don't do
ball
it.
and he pours water over the tennis ball. And if you notice, the water just runs off either side, right? So then he takes a plate and he pours the water on the plate. You notice the water doesn't go nowhere; it pools.
For those that can't see, Wild's just sitting there shaking his head.
Just vigorously, just shaking his head. No.
It's not.
Sometimes
funny,
things are
man.
too stupid, right?
Yeah, it's
and
just
you don't
too
want to
stupid.
perpetuate that kind of stupidity.
I'm just saying.
We know you're like a half backwoods caveman, but even you know the Earth is not flat. It's not believable.
People were eating Tide Pods, all right?
The millennial generation.
You guys are also millennials.
Not this
The
guy.
rest
Not a
of us
millennial.
can read the box that says these are dangerous.
I actually got a good one to go out on, so this would be the last topic, unless you guys had something else that you wanted to kick around, which we're more than open to.
Now we're less prepared than that.
But the question is, how long would you like to live?
Oh, that's easy. Shit. 75 tops. I'm out after that. Like, I don't want to be that old dude
really?
just barely hanging on.
Well, see, it depends. Like if I'm fully functioning capable, I like to go up to at least 120, if not beyond. But in reasonable where I can function. If I can't move around and function, and I'm peeing in a bag or having somebody wipe my ass, then just shoot me.
That's the only positive, man. Having someone else wipe your ass at that point. Like, I don't want to live that long. I don't want to deal with like doctor visits all the time and like checking my blood pressure and shit. I might even go as low as 65. I mean, fuck it. I'll enjoy 3 or 4 years of retirement, then I'm out.
So for those who couldn't see it, when Joe was saying he wanted to live to 120 and beyond, the Salem liberal was shaking his head vigorously no.
Moderate liberal.
Moderate liberal.
What about you?
No, my wife gets pissed off all the time. Like, I want to go real early, like 55, 60.
Ooh, that's like barely enough. Like, are you gonna be even like grown up by then?
Why is it always about kids? You know, like, I'm my own person.
Fuck them.
Yeah, once they're 18, man, they just got to get on their own, man. I'm not responsible for them anymore.
Jesus. Okay.
No, if I'm capable, I'm going forever. I want the flying cars. I want the legit sex bots.
What if it goes the opposite way and like it just becomes a like wasteland?
Yeah.
Wasteland?
I'm good.
You still want to live forever? In
I'll be like
apocalyptic
Cain.
wasteland?
I'll just
No,
walk the
dude.
earth.
Not with those feet.
Fuck off my feet. And what about you? Where are you at here?
Probably around 60, 65.
Do you know why? Because the Asians look like shit after 42. They just fucking plummet right off a cliff.
That's why PJ looks like that.
I'm not even 40 yet, so go fuck yourself.
Fake news.
Fake news.
That's not,
Fake news.
I saw the test, or I listened to it at least.
By the way, that was
All right, so
quality entertainment.
I want to thank our guys from OCD coming to us all the way from Rochester, Maine for Skyping in with us today. Hopefully the audio sounds beautiful. This is Bicker Bots. You guys got to sign off? I can't remember.
Not like you guys. No. We're just cheers. Thanks for having us, dude.
Cheers.
It's been blast. We'll have to do it again eventually later on down the line
for
after you
sure.
guys get some real cameras.
Go Pats!
Oh, we're working on it.
Rock 'em.
Sock 'em.
Go fuck yourselves. All right, guys. Thanks, man.